Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a lovely, sunny, beautiful day in London. A rare occasion. It's really hot today. I'm gonna have to take my hat off. But guys, we are back on the Cowboy Builder Garden House. I hope everyone is doing well and had a great weekend. We are back to work. As you can see, today is material ordered or material delivered day. So we've got loads of stuff that's coming. Today is focusing on the roof. I'm going to show you guys what the plan is for the roof and show you what we plan to get done today.
Hi guys, so I'm going to try and explain a couple of things. Sorry, I had some issues with the audio, so I'm going to see if I can narrate this today. So we managed to get quite a few materials delivered today. This is materials for the roof. What do we have? We have our fascia boards that came today. We have all our rafters that came. We also have the wall plates there as well, which is a 2x4s, which we'll be using for our wall plates. I'll show you that a bit later. We picked up some of these straps as well, restraint straps to secure the rafters down to the timber. And here is our soffit, vented soffit, and our fascia boards as well. We also have the GRP trims for the fiberglass roof as well. So those are here as well. What else do we have? We also received some of our fiberglass in today resin as well. So we got 2 tins. Each of the tins are about 13.5 square meters each. So we've got 2 tins. That's what, 27 square meters, and we've got about 20 to 22 square meters to resin, so that should be enough for that. So just going to explain a couple of things. We've got these lintels that we're going to be using. Although we're using a cavity, we are using these lintels, and I'll try and see if I can explain why. So basically, one of the issues when you're dealing with these houses with a very restricted height, at the moment the maximum height of the building is 2.5. We have to each house we have to really assess it depending on what sort of the height of the doors are, the windows, etc., the unique design of the house. So in this case, our door is 2100 millimeters, which is basically right here. So the lintel needs to go directly onto that, and then typically then we will put the wall plate onto that. So if we was to put in the standard cavity lintel that we normally use, there's this sort of in the middle of the cavity lintel, there's sort of this V-shaped raised area. The problem with this part is that if we used one of those lintels, the rafters would actually hit it because it's so tall, that sort of center section. And the only way I could get around that would be to notch the rafter, which is an option, being that the notch is after where the bearing of the rafter is. But I'm just not happy to do that, so I have to make a compromise in the design. Now, because the door is essentially almost at the height of the roof, there is really no void above the roof, above the door. There's no sort of cavity above the door really. You're talking about less than 100 mil. So really and truly, this cavity lintel is not really going to be doing anything. Also, this is a flat roof as opposed to a pitch roof where it could likely be more of an issue. And also, we're going to be having an overhang on the roof of about 250 mil. So there's barely going to be any sort of space above the door or the window. So in that case, we're really not going to fuss about having a cavity lintel above the door and the window. So we're just going to use these concrete lintels, and that should be fine. So I hope that kind of makes sense to anybody who's wondering. Yeah, go ahead and tell us what you think, and any questions as well you can leave in the comment section. So moving along, we're basically going to get these lintels in. We're going to get the wall plates in. We plan to get all these rafters in, and in preparation for tomorrow, we can get some plywood down, or some OSB, sorry, and start getting all these fascia boards and soffits and stuff, and then we'll be ready to GRP the roof. So flying ahead, hopefully within these 2 days we can get the roof watertight, and then we're good to start working inside. All right, so yeah, let's get on with it.
So basically that's it, yeah guys. So we're gonna crack on with this job, get these get this wall plate on, and start getting these rafters in. Alright guys, so we're finished that last course of brick. We've also done the wall plates there, as you can see. Not the wall plates, sorry, the lintels for the door and window. So you can see this one for the 2100 and this one. I think the window is about 1050 millimeters, 1050 millimeters for there. Yeah, we should double check that, shouldn't we, before we carry on? I think that should be all right though. The next thing we're going to do now is to bed the wall plates down. So what we do is we cut everything first, we get it all cut correctly, and then we take the boards off, we put some mortar on, and we use a level and we bed them all level down. So what we do is in the corners, this is how we do it anyway, we connect the two corners together. So for instance here, you can see I've got one on top of the other. So I'm going to mark that here, like that, and I can mark this one here. And then what we will basically do is we will essentially cut half into it like that. And then, let's move this out of the way. We'll cut it like this, and then we'll sort of cut this like that. So we'll basically cut this piece out. We'll cut all this out. And then we'll do the opposite on the other one on top. And then we'll drop it down, and then it should lock together. We can put a couple of screws in here. And then once that's done, Kenny's going to put wall straps on to tie these down to the block. Every meter there, and about half meter from the corners. We'll put one here, put one in between there, we'll put one down there, and then probably 4 on these and 4 on these, all the way to go around. And this will tie the wall plate down to this wall. And then once that's done, we can start putting rafters on. Three Norfolk County Radio. 3. Alright guys, quick update. This is where we're at. We started putting rafters in. Our wall plates are all in, as you guys can see. Wall plate here. Wall plates are on. All the way around. We've also put these straps in as well. Everywhere, all the way around. And now we're about to start fixing rafters. So I'll show you guys what we're doing. So what we do is we start with our furthest one to the right. There's going to be one more over here, but you can't fix that. That's going to be laddered off that. So this is the furthest one over here. And then that's the furthest one over that end. And then what we do is we put a string line like that between this one and the one down there. And that gives us a straight line for the edge of our rafters. So now we'll position all of these so they're just at the line. Just be careful that you're not pushing the line and stuff. So we've already put this one in, this one's in position, and we're going to fix them in all the way down to there. So also what you can need to bear in mind is the spacing. So I'll get my tape measure out, show you. The first rafter here, we're actually starting it. I'll probably show you this when I'm doing the plasterboard, but we're starting it here. So our plasterboard is going to get a fixing onto here, and then after this one, so we measure from here to the middle of that one is 40, and then to the middle of that one will be 80. So that's how we're doing it from there. So what we've done, well, you can see I went around and marked the center of each one, but also we have a gauge here as well, which is the exact measurement of what the spacing should be, which is 35.5 in this case. So what we do is we'll plop this in like that, and then we just have the exact spacing, and then we screw our boards down. And these are what we'll be using for noggins, which will be 35.5 centimeters or 355 mil. Okay, so that's how we do that. This one is a little bit smaller, the first one, because we're measuring from the outside, but every other rafter from there on will be the same as this. When we get to the last one, the space will be a little bit smaller. Hi guys, so we are done for today. We're packing up, we're going home. We got a lot done today. Pretty much what we tried to get done today, we managed to get it done. I want to show you guys what we did, and we'll be back on here tomorrow, and by tomorrow we should have some sort of covering on this roof, possibly even start putting some fiberglass. I'm not sure, depends on how we get on. But there'll be 4 of us, or be 5 of us tomorrow actually, so we probably will get the fiberglass done. So yeah, let me just show you guys what we've done and what we've got to do tomorrow. So let's start from inside. So as I showed you guys earlier, we did all the wall straps. We've put all these rasters in, we put noggins in as well. So yeah, this is basically what it's looking like. I'm going to show you guys from outside. Here we go. So basically we did our block work all the way around. I haven't cleaned up around yet, but I'll just show you guys. I've just come off the roof now, finishing this last bit. We had this last course of blocks, and basically we brought it all the way around, all the way down, and all the way round to that side. So all we're going to do now, tomorrow, is cut the ends off these at the lengths that we want them, and then we can start fitting our fascia boards. We've got the last ladder to put on and the last rafter to put on either side there, and then we can wrap this whole thing around with fascia boards and soffit and all that stuff. And then once we've done that, we can start putting the OSB on, put our OSB on, and then we've got fiberglass edging to put on, and then after that, then we're ready to glass. So yeah guys, that is it. We are off out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. Let us know what you think. Much love from us. We see you guys on the next one. Take care.